So in this video, what I'm going to show you is how to create the gable end roof of your house. And we're going to use these two top plates that are here. This is the rafter that I've already drawn, and I'll show you that in a minute how that's going to work. But what I need to do is I need to lay out along this top plate the distances that will give me my slope for this rafter. So this rafter is going to come up here at a slope or an angle determined by typically the location that you live. If you live in an area that has a lot of snow, the roof will be much steeper. In Del Norte County, typically they use about a 6 and 12 roof here, which means for every 12 inches of run here, you got a 6-inch rise. We're going to do a 4 and 12 on this roof, which is a little bit lower angle. So I'm going to show you how to lay that out. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take your measuring tape and you want to draw some guidelines here out from that edge. And I'm going to put them out at 12-inch increments here. So there's my first one. Let's do another one here. I'm going to put 3 in for now. All right, so there's my 3 1-foot increments. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw lines up from that exactly my rise for every 12 inches of run. Now remember I said for every foot you go this way, it's going to go up 4 inches. So there's my first one. My second one will be from here. Now remember this is another foot, so we got to go up another 4 inches. So this one will be up twice that amount, or 8 inches. And then the third one here, this one's going to come up total of 12 inches because you have one 4-inch rise, another 4-inch rise, and here's your third 4-inch rise. So this one is going to come up 12 inches. So there is my slope. And you can see if I take the line and continue it here, here is that 4 and 12 slope that's going to rise, that rafter is going to line up on. Now all I need those lines going up for are kind of like guidelines. And I'm going to take this rafter now and line it up on these points. And it'll be real slick the way this works. So take your move tool, select that, and move this rafter and drop it on this corner. Now all you have to do is rotate the rafter up and touch that point, and you'll get your exact angle that you need. So Q, you'll remember, is rotate. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to rotate this up, and I'm going to touch that corner right there, and you can see what it's done. It's set that rafter right on those lines that I pre-drew. Now I really don't need those lines. And all really needed was one of them. I kind of laid it out so you could see, but really all you have to do is come out here a couple feet, bring up whatever distance your slope is going to be, create a point, and drop that rafter on it. So I'm going to go back and let's erase these lines right now because we really don't need them. And the rafter now is sitting at the exact angle that it needs to be. The next thing I need to do is extend this rafter tail out over the end of the building. So let's do that. I'm going to select this group. It's already been made in a group. And I'm going to pull this out a little bit so it hangs out. So there's my rafter tail hanging off. Now the last thing I need to do is I want to show you how to make a bird's mouth on this. And what a bird's mouth is this rafter has to actually intersect or connect on this corner of the building. And to do that, we're going to lower this down, and it will actually cut into the top plate here. So let's do that. I'm going to use move, and I'll zoom in close so you can see it. I'm going to pull this down halfway. So you can see I hit the midpoint there of this 2x4. Now what I've got is a bird's mouth there that's cut into that, and I need to take away this part of the rafter. So to do that, I need to edit that. So let's do that. I double click on my group, use the line tool, and you're just going to draw lines from there to there to there. And now you can use push-pull and push this out. And all I have to do is touch this back edge along here, and it takes out that part. So now you can see I've actually cut out that board, and I'll move it up just a little bit so you can see. You can see that the hole that it actually cut out of there. And that's a really handy way to cut that bird's mouth in there. I'm going to set it back down on there. So there you go. There's your first one finished up. The next video is going to show you how to make these little supports for the rafters and how to put in the ridge board up above.